What we're doing today is playing South America streaks, explaining my guesses as I go along, whenever I can. And the main point of this is to determine which country we're in. And this one, we got quite a few clues. I guess I'll talk about this now. This is Generation 4 coverage, meaning it's the highest quality camera possible, which means that it can't be Ecuador, Uruguay, or Bolivia. We also have what is called ladder or section poles, which for South America is exclusive to Brazil. And also just a very red landscape is very common to find as well. Yeah, I don't think there's really too much else on this round. I do not have a good idea on where this is, but whenever it's this dry, Whenever it's that dry, I like guessing in that area. And this one could be a bit more difficult. Yeah, this isn't good. This is white car Gen 3, meaning we're in without an antenna, meaning we're either in Peru, Bolivia, or Chile. But this is quite a weird landscape. I don't think it's Chile. It looks too green. I'm leaning more towards the green areas of Bolivia. Yeah, that one was quite difficult. I don't really know how to explain that one. If you see that car and it looks very green, I'd imagine Bolivia is the more likely one, and this one is quite easy. First of all, we've got quite a red road, but also this road pattern is very common to find in Uruguay. We also have Trident poles, and it's Generation 3 black car. Yeah, and with all those things, I guess you should be careful it's not Argentina first, but in this case, especially with that Trident pole, it should be Uruguay. Right, this is quite a notable landscape. White road lines, which is important to mention. Chile is the only country which you'll almost always see white lines in, so that clears that up. Plus we've got bollards which don't typically look like this. And it looks like, to me, just a typical northern Chile landscape. Yeah, but basically, so what we have here, Generation 4, big mountains, and probably the most important thing, all white road lines. It can't really be anywhere else. I also didn't mention this black Generation 3 car is only found in Uruguay and Argentina. And this is going to be Uruguay again because we got another Trident pole. You can't quite see them, but these plates should be fully white. If we were Argentina, there'd be a black dot in the middle. Or in Generation 4 coverage, a blue strip on the top. But yeah, this is Uruguay. Okay, that was a bit scary. Right, this is a meta that I sort of use. If it looks sort of European and you got the white car, I usually go with Chile, but obviously that's not reliable. If we turn around, we can see we got a huge lake. And I know this is a bit biased, but seeing big lakes like this, plus the white car, and plus these southern looking trees, southern Chile is the most reliable option. Oh, we want Chiloe, I think it's called. This one is Argentina. Just straight road. Well, almost straight road, sunset coverage, rainy coverage. I think we're going to be there. Okay, nice. By the way, please like the video if you'd like to see a video specifically dedicated to South American cars, because I know I'm talking about them a bit now. I'll go into full detail in that one. And I think this one is Brazil simply because, but it's Gen 4 because it's Gen 4 double yellow road lines, but also we got quite red soil to the side of the road. Although this is not an easy one, I can see it being Colombia as well, especially when I don't see any poles or anything. Okay, terrible guess, but at least it was Brazil. Right, okay. Right here we have the white car, the same three countries. We got yellow road lines and a concrete road. I don't know what those bollards are. And we got what looks like to be a red brick building. Now, I have never seen a concrete road in Peru before, but I've seen it plenty of times in Bolivia. Right, this one should be Brazil. We got the red dirt color, double yellow lines. And I've just noticed we have a Brazilian pole, so that helps us out. What's this place called? Yeah, Rondônia. What's it called? In Rondônia. In Rondônia, I usually see these, I don't know what you call them, these extreme hilly roads, and I think that's where I'm going to guess. Although I was thinking it was Colombia for a bit because of all these fences and it just kind of looking very tropical. I think we're going to be here. Nice. Okay, that's a very good meta. Huge, extreme roads. Rondônia. Right, this is Uruguay. Trident poles. Not really too much else to look at. This is either Argentina or Brazil, but with the extreme flatness, I'm leaning more towards Brazil. Sorry, leaning more towards Argentina. And plus we got mountains east, which, I mean, if it was Argentina, the mountains would likely be west, but well, actually we got mountains everywhere, which is fair enough. But yeah, just with the flatness, and we got double yellow lines as well, I'm gonna go Argentina. The only other option is Brazil, I think. No, it was Argentina. We don't have any yellow road lines, which is a slight cause for concern. But I do think those poles are more for Argentina. And the lack of road line concerns me, because I know that is something you find in Peru a lot. Okay, good. It was Argentina. Right. I think these are Parana plants, or Parana trees, which, as you may imagine, are very common in the state of Parana, but also Santa Catarina, Mato Grosso do Sul, just, you know, just around that area. And yeah, it's Gen 4. You don't really see anything else. I'm going to go near the Sao Paulo area. Okay. Original guess would have been better. This one, very straightforward. White Gyulka, all white road lines. We got signs there as well. No black back of the sign. Big mountains, very dry. Although I admit I'm not too sure whether it's north or south Chile, but it's definitely going to be one of them. I think it's north. Actually, I'm gonna go south. Okay, it was in the middle. We haven't had much of this. This one is extremely clear. Well, okay, I'll not say the obvious yet. We got Gen 4. We got very big tropical mountains. We got colored poles everywhere. But the biggest thing, of course, is the yellow plates, which you'll find all over Colombia. Although in this video I do debunk other things, but yeah. And also we got a white car, which should be more common in the north, but it wasn't this time. Yeah, this looks like a very similar round. I've noticed also Colombia's got a lot of exposed brick, but it's impossible to be Bolivia because it's Gen 4, or Ecuador. So it would have to be Colombia again. The only other option is Brazil, but I highly doubt it. Okay, and this time it was north. Well, I might as well show this. This is even more. Now this one should be completely unique to Uruguay. Yellow, like double yellows with white dashed in the middle, and plus we got the yellow Uruguayan bollards, which I usually see in the east coast. Very, very red dirt color. Not too much else to go by. It's either Brazil or very weird Argentina. And with these skinny twisty trees, I think it's going to be northern Brazil again. Okay, nice. We got a Thai-ish style pole. Okay, no, I was wrong. We got a lot of exposed brick. It's Gen 4. And this pole should be more common in Peru, but I think you can find it in Argentina, where we've got such extreme mountains. If it's Argentina, it's going to be near Tucumán. Where is it? Which is over here. San Miguel de Tucumán. If it's Peru, I'd imagine south. I mean, it's fine. The requirement of this video isn't to get everything correct. So I'm going to go Peru, but if it's Argentina, it's going to be in Tucumán. Okay, it was Peru. There is a part of Argentina with a lot of red brick, but it wasn't there. Okay, this is a difficult one. This is a Argentina-Uruguay 50-50. And Uruguay is a lot hillier than Argentina, and this road looks very sandy. So I think Argentina is slightly more likely. Nice. Oh, yeah, whenever the road is that sandy, it's usually north. This one is... oh my god. This one is Brazil. Ladder poles, yellow road lines. Can't remember if I said this yet. But we got black back of the sign with a Brazilian cross. I just wanted to quickly interject saying that also Peru uses black backs on the signs. However, as you can see, they usually have a unique post design with it being very thick and black and white striped. And now the thumbnail makes a bit more sense. Oh, and also in Peru, I haven't seen any circular signs the same way that Brazil does. I'm not too sure when to end things at this point, as in like end the video, but I guess I'll keep going maybe until I get something wrong, which may be this one. Although Colombia comes to mind, we got little lights in the road. Very epic landscape, although I don't spot a yellow plate, which is a cause for concern. Although in Brazil, you'd probably see a pole or something at this point, but we don't have anything. It reminds me of locations like around here. I think, and the soil color isn't particularly red. Like, it is red, but not too much. I'm gonna go Colombia. Okay, it was Brazil. Alright, then I guess I probably should have spent a bit more time there, and I guess if it were Colombia, the yellow plate would have been a bit more obvious, but that's a decent place to finish, I think. And that's going to be it for today. The logical step is to do Asia next, and I don't know whether it's possible for me to do Europe. I really don't know yet. But anyway, thank you to Grant Jordan for being the first channel member, and to everyone else watching as well. See you soon.